What do Oregon, Washington, and Colorado have in common? Many of their sheriffs and citizens have refused to abide by unconstitutional laws imposed by the federal government. I'm Robin Kinderman, and you're watching JBS Straight Talk. In 2013, Oregon sheriffs made quite the fuss about gun control, with many refusing to enforce the strict federal gun laws. As of 2019, things seem to have changed. According to an online article published by Oregon Public Broadcasting, the Oregon State Sheriff's Association changed how it approaches the state government as well. From the article, Executive Director of the Sheriff's Association, John Bishop, states, "I think we have made a concerted effort to have a good relationship with all the legislators." He goes on to say, "Going in and beating heads and saying, 'You're stupid and we're not going to do this,' doesn't work anymore." Actually, it does work. This is a sheriff's duty when you consider the oath they took to uphold the Constitution. For example, look at Colorado this past April. Over half of the counties in Colorado opposed a new law that would allow for gun confiscation and called themselves Second Amendment sanctuary cities. Weld County Sheriff Steve Reams told CNN that he was willing to go to jail rather than enforce an unconstitutional gun law. What we need are more sheriffs like Steve Reams, who are faithful to their oath to support and defend the U.S. Constitution, and who know that some laws are unconstitutional. Article 6 of the U.S. Constitution mentions that the Constitution and the laws that are created in pursuance of the Constitution are the supreme law of the land. This means that not all federal laws are supreme to state and local laws. Laws that are not made in pursuance of the Constitution should be nullified by state legislators and ignored by sheriffs and other public officials. The Constitution grants certain enumerated powers to Congress in Article 1, Section 8. Those not listed there are left to the states or the people, as stated by the 10th Amendment of the Constitution. In an article on thenewamerican.com, constitutional attorney Joe Wolverton writes, "A sound understanding of those enumerated powers is key to knowing when and why states are justified in ignoring, or if they decide to do so, nullify, acts of the federal government. Nullification, whether through active acts passed by the legislatures or the simple refusal to obey unconstitutional directives, is the rightful remedy for the ill of federal usurpation of authority. Americans committed to the Constitution must walk the fences separating the federal and state governments, and they must keep the former from crossing into the territory of the latter." This same example extends from local to county and county to state. If a government entity is trampling the constitutional rights of the people, elected officials have a duty to nullify or ignore that entity to protect their constituents. So, instead of working with the federal and state governments to take away God-given rights, Oregon sheriffs need to protect their constituents. To learn more, we recommend you read our booklet on Article 6 called The Founder's Brilliant Solution to Big Government, or watch the DVD. This will give you the knowledge you need to help protect your God-given rights. Links will be in the description below. Until next time, take care and God bless.